with the 29th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Guyton, tackle, Oklahoma.
I would have went with the center. We shall see. There it is, baby.
Well, hello everybody. Game time, Brian. Otherwise known as the mailman on an empty train headed to go find something to eat. The Dallas Cowboys take Tyler Guyton, who I mocked originally.
Mocked as in mock draft, or you mocked as in?
I mocked him to the Cowboys at 24.
Are you guys enough from Detroit?
And we got him at 29, picking up pick like number wings? 73.
Wings, it's called Sweetwater Tavern.
Okay.
That's a good place. It's on Melender Center. That's where I'm getting off.
Melender Center.
Actually, we go to Greektown because it's a place that we like across the street from Greektown.
But yeah, Tyler Guyton is the pick.
Down the strip there's a bunch of restaurants.
At 29. So, listen, it'll be interesting to see what they do now because, you know, they like Jonathan Brooks. They're going to have to be creative to get him. I think he goes before their pick in the second round. So we shall see. But Tyler Guyton, not sexy, but he's 6'7", and he's a big boy. Joe Boo likes him. So listen, that tells you that Tyler Smith will be staying in left guard. So that's a good thing. So stay tuned, people. Well, good morning, everybody. Game time, Brian, otherwise known as the mailman. Just got up. Everybody's sleeping. I am out and about. I need to move. I can't be laying around. I don't know what time. We got to the restaurant around 1 o'clock. I don't think we left the restaurant I don't think I was in bed before 3, but I don't know. I slept good. I woke up. I'm in the lobby of this hotel. There's little sights and sounds. I'm sorry about the Wi-Fi. Something happened and it just kind of went to shit. I was uploading a video for 3 hours, so I didn't even try and live stream. I'm thinking today what's going to happen is we'll go somewhere and watch the draft. Mark's knees are not doing well. He was barely walking last night, so hopefully he's feeling better when he gets up, but I doubt it. I don't know how many more trips he has in him like this, walking around the city. So, but that being said, we will be broadcasting from somewhere. I want to try and live stream a little bit if I can. Hopefully if we're at a restaurant or maybe here in the bar area. It's kind of quiet. So I would say that the Dallas Cowboys did what I wanted them to do, right? Oh man, my eyes are up. I just woke up. The Dallas Cowboys did what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to trade down and get that pick back. Now we're looking at number 2, 2 threes, still no 4, but we got 2 threes. Remember, I did tell you they may drop down. This is where I said I would like to have had them drop down one more time, but listen, they got their left tackle. I'm not gonna sit here and I originally mocked Tyler Guyton. I said the Cowboys figured they would take him at 24 because his floor is really high. His ceiling's really high. He is a little raw, but he's a big boy. He's 6'7.5", like 330. People are saying he's too tall. Yeah, listen. He's a young kid. He's a young boy. And Listen, he's in the NFL now. He's a first-round pick for the Dallas Cowboys. We have our left tackle. We don't have to move Tyler Smith outside, which he clearly did not want to do. And this tells me that they're not going to take a center in the draft, which means they like Brock Hoffman, which is what I told you. I told you that Brock Hoffman and TJ Bass are going to fight for that center position. That's who they, whether we like it or not, I haven't seen enough of Brock Hoffman. What I do know is I don't want Chuma Edoga playing left tackle. So, if Tyler Guyton can come in, hopefully Matt Waletzko and Asim Richards can offer some tackle depth. It's now or never for Matt Waletzko. Matt Waletzko keeps hurting his shoulders. Doesn't bode well to have a long career if you can't stop injuring yourself. You can't, the old saying, you can't make the club in the tub, you know what I mean? So the first pick is out of the way. Now, like I told everybody, this draft gets very, very heavy with talent in the 40s, 50s, 60s. Yeah, basically through the 40s through 120. Okay, I would like to somehow get another pick. This is my plan here. My plan is to use a pick next year to get a fourth rounder this year. I don't know that they're going to do that. They did give up a 7th round pick. Like, who cares? We're getting 4-5. We're getting 1 4 and 3 5s next year. And obviously, if we lose a Trey Lance or Dak, we're going to get more compensation. So stay tuned for that. So I would think that we'll have our 2nd round pick. Jerry Jones did something very stupid, and he was going on and on about Jonathan Brooks' interview with the Cowboys while sitting at the podium, saying it's one of the best player interviews that he's had in 30 years. Why? And then Will McClay had to tell him, Jerry, he's still on the board. This is what's wrong with the organization. Jerry Jones needs to stop running his mouth. He's always trying to cover up for himself and puff himself up why they did something. Meanwhile, teams like the Eagles are re-signing their players. Now, again, I don't know how the Eagles are going to hold up. Here's the deal. Eagles have put themselves in a position to have to hit on these young guys. Because if they don't hit, you're going to have a bunch of high-priced stars who are going to get pissed being on a team who lost 7 out of 8. So we'll see what happens with the Eagles. The Eagles do have a couple day 2 picks today, so we'll see. Eagles need linebacker. Eagles need linebacker in the worst way, and they could use a wide receiver, in my opinion, a number 3. So look for them to draft a young one. But I'm hearing rumors that Eagles might take Jonathan Brooks. Go ahead, take a Jonathan Brooks. I'm not getting caught up with any running back who just had an ACL. So, it'd be nice to have Jonathan Brooks, but at the same time, he just had an ACL in November. So, I really don't know why everybody's so enamored. Maybe it's a smokescreen. Maybe Jerry's smarter than all of us, and it's just a smokescreen. But all in all, the Tyler Guyton pick was a safe pick. I got a couple negative people in here saying what they're going to say. Again, we don't know what goes on in that building. We don't see Brock Hoffman, who I've told you multiple times is a leader on that offensive line, believe it or not. He is a vocal leader, big guy too. So this tells you that we're not going to draft a center early. We may pick up one later, depending, maybe. But Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass, here we go. So I wonder what that's going to do to Zach Martin, because Zach Martin was lobbying for Zach Frazier. So stay tuned on that front. But there's no way they're going back-to-back offensive tackles, are they? I kind of doubt that. So I would say they have 3 picks today, right? So they have 3 picks. They have 1, 2, and 2 threes. Look for a linebacker. Look for a defensive lineman, and look for a running back. In no particular order. If I had to guess what it's going to be, I would say probably running back, linebacker, D-tackle. But what this did was allow us to get that D-tackle. Having 2 third-round picks definitely helped us get that guy. Jonathan Brooks, McKinley Jackson, Trevin Wallace are my predictions for today. I expect Edgerrin Cooper to go off the board early. I expect Trey Benson to go off the board early. Malachi Corley to go off the board early. There's a lot of cornerbacks. You can say whatever you want. Kenyon Mitchell, the Eagles did well taking Mitchell over Tyrion Arnold. I like Mitchell better, but I didn't know that they would pull the trigger on a kid out of Toledo. So shout out to the Eagles, but again, they're draft picks. I really want me some Kyrie Jackson out of Oregon. Something tells me the Eagles are going to end up with him. He's a 6'1" corner. He's raw, but he's also a ball hawk. So it'll be interesting to see who ends up with Kyrie. I don't know if he'll go today. I have him as a 4th-round pick, but we shall see. But anyway, I'm going to try and bring you a lot more content today. Again, I hope that we don't go back to the drafts because it's just way too loud over there and the Wi-Fi was horrendous. So, Game Time Brian on site in Detroit. Let me give you a little bit of sounds of the lobby and the city. Local news station 4, Detroit, right across the street. Here we go. Lobby. Elevators. We got a little snack thing going on here. This is where we live streamed, or this is where Mark live streamed with Big Sills. So maybe we'll come here tonight. It's kind of quiet. Maybe do a corner in the bar area. So there's the where we had breakfast. It's the Motor City Kitchen. Really nice. Really, really nice. I'm not going in there because I'll get copyrighted. Go out the doors here. We're outside of Valet. There's where my car is parked. Out there, not far. I would say the draft is probably 4 blocks away, but it's not as easy to get to on foot. So it's better to take the people mover that you saw us taking. So, drinking my large Starbucks, just a regular coffee. No frills here. 2 creams, 2 sugars. But again, I'll try and bring everybody some content. Hopefully this uploads quick. I don't know what's going on all of a sudden. I was on a roll uploading stuff. So again, Tyler Guyton at 29, we got a 3rd round pick. I'll take it. Let me know in the chat who you want them to take in round 2 and 3. All right, everybody.